Listen to me carefully, because what I'm about to say might be uncomfortable, but it could completely change your life. Right now, somewhere inside you, there's a quiet voice saying, I deserve more than this, more success, more respect, more peace, more freedom, and yet, here you are, same problems, same excuses, same cycles. You wake up every day hoping something will change, but deep down you know the truth, nothing changes. Until you change, most people never break through, not because they lack talent, intelligence, or opportunity, but because they keep blaming. They blame their past, they blame their parents, they blame the economy. They blame their boss, their friends, their partner, their luck, their country, their age, their circumstances. And as long as you blame, you stay powerless. Because the moment you blame something outside yourself, you silently say, I have no control. And if you have no control, then why even try? But listen, this is the moment everything shifts. Your breakthrough does not come from motivation. It does not come from waiting. It does not come from complaining. Your breakthrough comes the exact moment you stop blaming and take ownership. Not ownership of what happened to you, but ownership of what you will do next. You see, life is unfair. That part is true. Some people start ahead. Some people start behind. Some people get support. Some people get pain, but fairness has never created greatness. Responsibility has. Every strong person you admire went through something they could have blamed forever, and they would have been justified. But instead of asking, why did this happen to me, they asked, what am I going to do about it? That question is power. Blame feels good in the moment. It protects your ego. It gives you a story. It gives you comfort. But comfort is expensive because it costs you your future. The hard truth is this: as long as you blame, you delay your breakthrough, because blaming keeps you stuck in the past. Responsibility pulls you into the future. You may not be responsible for the trauma you faced. You may not be responsible for the mistakes others made. You may not be responsible for how you were treated. But you are responsible for what you do with the rest of your life. And the strongest moment in a human being's life is not when they win, it's when they say, from this moment on, I take full responsibility for my results. No excuses, no stories, no victim mindset. That moment is dangerous because now you can't hide, but it's also liberating because now you're free. When you stop blaming, you stop giving your power away. Think about it. Every time you say, I can't because of them, you hand them the steering wheel of your life. Every time you say, if only things were different, you choose waiting over action. But breakthroughs don't come to people who wait. They come to people who decide to grow even when it's uncomfortable, decide to work even when no one claps, decide to learn even when it hurts your ego. Responsibility doesn't mean being harsh on yourself. It means being honest. It means saying, this is where I am, this is what I have, and this is what I will build. No one is coming to save you. And that's not depressing, that's empowering. Because if no one is coming, then you are the one. You are the solution you've been waiting for. You are the permission you've been seeking. You are the breakthrough. The moment you stop blaming your past, your environment, your age, your failures, and start asking, what can I do today, with discipline and focus, your life begins to move, slowly at first, quietly, unnoticed, but momentum doesn't need applause. It just needs consistency. Every day you choose responsibility, you build self-respect, and self-respect changes how you think, how you speak, how you act. And when your actions change, your results have no choice but to follow. You don't need motivation. You need ownership, ownership of your habits, ownership of your time, ownership of your thoughts. Stop saying, I'll start when things get better. Things get better when you start. Your breakthrough is not waiting for the perfect moment, it's waiting for a decision to stop pointing fingers and start building hands, a decision to stop explaining and start executing, a decision to stop surviving and start becoming. This is your moment, not tomorrow, not next month, not when conditions improve. Now, take responsibility for your life, take responsibility for your growth. Take responsibility for your future, and when you do, watch how fast doors open, watch how confidence returns, watch how clarity replaces confusion, because the moment you stop blaming is the moment your breakthrough begins. If this message hits something inside you, don't ignore it. Use it. Commit today to personal responsibility. Commit to growth. Commit to becoming the strongest version of yourself. This is Modify Yourself, because your life only changes when you do. And understand this, the world does not reward intentions, it rewards execution. You can want change with all your heart. You can feel inspired for a moment. You can watch videos, save quotes, make promises to yourself, but none of that matters if your daily actions stay the same. Most people don't fail because they're weak. They fail because they keep negotiating with themselves. I'll start tomorrow. I'll try again next week. Just one more excuse. And slowly, days turn into months, months turn into years, and one day they wake up wondering where their life went. Don't let that be you. There will never be a perfect time. There will never be perfect conditions. There will never be a moment when fear disappears. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is moving forward despite it. You don't become responsible after you succeed. You succeed because you became responsible. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, you are voting for a stronger future. Every time you keep your word to yourself, even when no one is watching, you rebuild trust with yourself. And self-trust, that's where confidence is born. Stop waiting for external validation. Stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for someone to believe in you. Believe in yourself through action. Do the work when it's boring. Do the work when it's hard. Do the work when results are invisible. Because breakthroughs don't announce themselves. They arrive quietly after you've done the work consistently, long after you felt like quitting. You are closer than you think, but only if you stop looking backward. The past has nothing new to offer you. No new answers, no new energy, no new future. Your power exists only in the present moment. Right now, this breath, this decision, and yes, you will mess up again, you will fall again, you will doubt yourself again. That doesn't make you a failure, that makes you human. What defines you is whether you take responsibility and stand back up. Strong people are not those who never fall. Strong people are those who refuse to stay down. So stop asking life to be easier. Ask yourself to be stronger. Stop asking for less pressure. Build more capacity. Stop wishing for motivation. Build discipline, because motivation fades. Circumstances change. Feelings lie. But discipline stays. Ownership stays. Responsibility stays. And those who master these master their lives. One day, you'll look back at this moment, this exact moment, and you'll realize it was the turning point. The moment you stopped blaming, the moment you stopped waiting, the moment you chose to rise. Make that moment now. Stand up mentally, stand up emotionally, stand up spiritually. Your future is watching, and it's waiting for you to take responsibility. This is Modify Yourself, not tomorrow, not someday. Today, because when you change, everything changes. And remember this, the life you want is not hidden. It's built in the moments when no one is watching. Built in the mornings you don't feel like getting up. Built in the nights you could quit but choose not to. Greatness is not loud. It doesn't beg for attention. It doesn't need approval. It grows quietly inside disciplined routines and uncomfortable choices. Every day you wake up, life asks you a question. Who are you going to be today? The victim or the owner, the one who explains, or the one who executes, the one who waits, or the one who becomes? You answer that question with your actions, not your words, not your intentions. Your habits are voting every single day for the person you are becoming. And right now, whether you realize it or not, you are already on a path. The only question is it the path of excuses? or the path of responsibility, because responsibility changes everything. It changes how you see problems, they become challenges. It changes how you see failure, it becomes feedback. It changes how you see pain, it becomes a teacher. Nothing is wasted when you take ownership. Nothing, not the struggle, not the delay, not the disappointment. Everything becomes fuel when you decide to grow. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be fearless. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to be consistent, small actions done daily with full responsibility. That's how confidence is built. That's how character is formed. That's how lives are transformed. Stop waiting for life to feel easier. Life gets easier when you get stronger. Stop asking why it's hard. Hard is the price of becoming more. And one day, not suddenly, not magically, you'll notice something different. You'll walk differently, you'll speak differently, you'll think differently, not because the world changed, but because you did. And the same people who once doubted you will wonder how you did it. They'll call it luck, they'll call it timing, they'll call it talent, but you'll know the truth. It was responsibility, it was discipline, it was ownership, it was refusing to blame. This is not just a message, this is a line in the sand. From this moment forward, you don't outsource your power, you don't give your future to excuses, you don't let the past decide who you become. You decide, and when you decide fully, nothing can stop you. This is modify yourself, because the strongest version of you is built the moment you take full responsibility for your life, and that moment is now.